Hello, Rick27, and welcome back to Rule the Waves 3 as we continue our nautical adventures with Spain. And we are, of course, at war with France. And as we start off this episode, we find ourselves escorting a Spanish convoy just south of Sardinia. It is an hour or so before the sun comes up, and we have been told of an imminent French attack, so we must prepare our forces for it. We have got the two light carriers, or escort carriers, I suppose to give them a proper name, the Enau and the Comon. So we've got about 50 strike aircraft between these two. We have our, I'm not going to say obsolete, but they kind of are, our beautiful grandmother battleships, the Madrid and the Malaga, with a reasonable destroyer escort. And then we've got the Andalusia, one half of the cracking battle cruisers that have done a lot of good work for us over the past few years. And looks like they've got a few more destroyers in amongst them as well. Of course, we are in the Mediterranean. We are starting to get into the aviation age, and therefore there's land-based forces to consider as well. And we don't have any in Cagliari. Calgary is somewhere entirely different. But we do have at Olbia. So we've got 40 aircraft, 9 fighters, 8 dive bombers, 18 torpedo bombers, and a few flying boats. Now, when this first spawned, I was a little concerned about the French forces, but I was doing a little bit of reviewing of the map before we kicked off this episode, and I found that my fears were unfounded. And why is that? Well, actually, if you look at our intel, France doesn't have much in its bases. You see, here we have 20 Zeppelins, no aircraft. Here we have 40 Zeppelins, but we do have 44 aircraft, but they're all fighters, which might prove a challenge in terms of additional cap, but from a threat perspective, not so much. And then down here, again, 20 more Zeppelins. So actually, Zeppelin bombing might be an issue, but never that big of a threat. Even up here, so we've got a bit more, so we do actually have 30 aircraft here, so a mix of fighters, torpedo bombers, and dive bombers. I think it's just Zeppelins up there. Yeah, no, 20 Zeppelins. So, what does that mean? Well, all these pretty circles on. If you look at this, here's our fleet here. This yellow circle, which you might be able to see just here, that's essentially the extent of which these fighters can bomb me. Also, you can fit your fighters to carry bombs if you wish, and we can do a bit of dive bombing. But that's their extent. And then this solid pink line, which you can see just here, that's the range of their torpedo bombers from their aircraft up here on Corsica. So actually, if we operate ourselves, essentially we're at the very extent of the ranges, and if we manage to go west slightly, albeit we're going to be driven by where the convoy goes, we're actually going to be in a zone of immunity. So things are not that bad in terms of French aviation. Now, speaking of aviation, let's get ourselves set up. As ever, the first thing I like to do is make sure we get everybody spotted. In fact, before we do that, let's select the dive bombers. I was going to say make sure they're on heavy, but they don't need to be on heavy because our medium and our heavy bomb loads are identical. So we just need to select all our groups. There we go. Oh my god. Terrible control. Good, I'm already up. Ready to strike. Okay. Scouting was the other thing I needed to do, which is not that window. It's in this one. We think the enemy's over here, eh? Do I believe it? I don't know. We will also get spots from, well, actually not, maybe not from, albeit ever too far away. Let's bring this down. Actually, let's bring this quite far down. Let's do 150. I'd quite like a reasonable amount of info, though. And maybe let's bring this one in a bit. 'Cause I'm not... Yeah, let's do something like that. Quite narrow. It's quite narrow, isn't it? I'm going to go with it. We'll see. If they do come at us from the south, I think we'll get pinged by our ships soon enough. And that's it. Right, let's unpause. We're all tootling along at, 16 knots? Yeah, we have no control yet. We'll have to keep an eye on the convoy. And here comes the sun. Oh, we do have planes here. Oh, do we have zeppelins here? I know, we got loads of planes here. Why did I not think we had any? Because I'm a fool. Right, okay, great. No, they'll do lots of spying for us. We've got zeppelins and we've got planes. Okay, anyway. We spot an enemy here, right here. This is, well, that's mildly terrifying. You guys crank it up. Actually, what is your max speed? It's terrible, isn't it? 17 knots. Oh, dear Lord, right? You're going to park yourself over by this coast somewhere. Our CVLs are also similarly going to get out of dodge a little bit. I'm going to hold off on any kind of launching of aircrafts for right now. So I would like some more confirmation of what we've seen before we do anything. You're kind of lurking back here near the transports. That is okay. All right. Near miss, medium guns. These could be cruisers. Yeah, more formations ready. It seems like a reasonable size of formation. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go manual. Well, although you're doing the right kind of thing, you might be able to get some torpedoes away. Just really want to get these guys out of there. You're also heading away. That's okay. More air formations ready. You resolved yourself to be a light cruiser. Okay. Sun is still a little bit away. I think I'll hold off definitely a few more minutes so we can make sure we're striking in the light. Okay. If this is just cruisers, I think we could be in a reasonable place here. Okay, Velasco's avoiding torpedoes, which is a slightly worrying place considering that just behind him are our battleships. Okay. Looks like we've got away with it there. And then we should get a pretty firm spot shortly. Oh. Okay, Malaga managed to avoid some torpedoes in the dark. Ducking and diving. Okay, here comes the sun. Do I want to launch my... I think it will. I mean, let's be honest, it's not particularly far away. Okay, so let's select a location of probably somewhere about... Honestly, here is fine. 20 nautical miles. It's, again, worryingly close. Probably because we don't have carriers. If we do all ready, sorry, select ready. How's our spotting? What are you going to be? Probably too many. Let's take off dive bombers. I'm not going to send escorts. I don't think they're going to have land-based cap. But I guess we'll find out. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send a mix. Torpedo bombers and dive bombers, and then we'll send a second wave of torpedo bombers. I'm going to say launch strike. Shall we coordinate? Yeah, let's do that. Just per carrier is fine. And then we can let that run for a minute. They all get orders and away launch. And then we will plan a second strike. I'm going to put them slightly further back, just in case they have decided to make a run for it. And we'll select the remaining torpedo bomber strikes. You and you. On strike. No, I don't want to coordinate that one because it's just one from each. Nope. Off you go. Good. Now we do have we have to be careful we don't kind of sneak in to our transports, but I am tempted to bring up the Andalusia here, given that she is a fairly powerful beast. Let's see what we're up against. Now they may just run. It's daylight. They're up against nominally battleships. They've only got seemingly a heavy cruiser. We've just hit with our 11-inch guns from the Malaga. Good shooting, Capitano. Lays, well done. It would be nice to get this heavy cruiser. Is this really all the force they've got? I'm going to send you back to transports for just now because I'm concerned there's something we're missing. I'm also going to get you guys to go in line ahead. We might chase down this wounded destroyer down here just to try and see them off. It's our own airships. Okay. So, La Touche Travail. Class. Oh, are you something bigger? You are something bigger. Okay, that's a threat. And we don't know what it is. That's not a problem. That's something for our air forces to deal with. If and when they actually launching up there. You guys flying? You are flying. Come on. It's weather like partly cloudy. Yeah, there's the transports. Andalusia. You keep babysitting them, please. Okay, that is full daybreak now. That's a much bigger fleet than I was expecting. Let's run away a little bit with our couple of battleships. Oh, we've just, although Madrid there, opening up on the St. Louis. Okay, what have you got for us? 13 inches of belt, 4 inches of deck, 34,000 tons. That's a chunky ship. Wow, 8 16-inch guns. We are facing off against her with our 15,000 ton, 11-inch gunned. Poor little dreadnoughts. Let's have a look on our data. I mean, presumably we're not going to penetrate her at any range. What's the range? This one, it tells me 10,000 yards. So, yeah. Not happening. In fact, we would have to get into like 6,000 yards before we're going to poke holes in our belt. So we really need the air wings to work for us here. I'm also maybe going to send you back home. So as much as I'd like to pick off that rogue destroyer, I think we need the support. And likewise, let's bring you a bit closer into the fight as well. Let's just go 20, I think. I really need some air attack. Here we come. First wave coming in. And what I would be tempted to do would be combine it with the destroyer attack as well. Because that's quite useful to try and just get more things in the water at any one time that's a threat to it. However, I am concerned about the number of light forces they've got and our ability for destroyers to survive that. We'll try and open up my broadside a little bit just as the air attacks come in. And Malaga scores another hit. Good job. And 2 more hits on the St. Louis, both from Malaga and the Madrid. This is surprisingly well. Again, probably not doing much in the way of damage, but that's something at least. Okay, she's now close enough. We're hitting it with our 6 inches. What's the range closed down to now? 8,000 yards. Still not enough to punch a hole in our belt, but hopefully we've got her distracted enough. Although those 16-inch shells could hurt when they hit. That our air attacks can start to get some work done. Taking a hit there off some medium battery from Madrid. Okay. Oh, it's lots of black. What have we got hit? Okay, so we get hit by a destroyer, that's no problem. And we get hit by a 16-inch shell on the Malaga. Ouch. We do hit her back in return with a couple of 11-inch shells ping off her armoured belt, I'm sure. Let's look at the Malaga. How much did he hurt you? So that hit took quite a hefty chunk out of our structure. Like maybe 20%. Ouch. Apparently, well, it was 2 hits. Yeah, one was penetrating, one not. No, it must have been hit previously, because that's a light hit. That's only one heavy hit there. Must have copped one earlier when I wasn't looking. Okay, so this is not a fight we can sustain for very long, nor do I want to. Oh, okay, it looks like the St. Louis has found her range. Madrid now takes a critical hit and destroys the bridge. Have we just killed our captain? Ventaba have a second. Perhaps. And then Madrid also takes a hit from the conning tower and superstructure. Right, we need to probably pull out and maybe even prepare some destroyers to screen for us if required. You on line ahead. Let's get you over here. I don't think we need to go quite that fast. Oh, why are you guys going so slow? I mean, I know why. I didn't order you to go faster, but still. Okay, bits of attack. I mean, I can't fault the action of these guys. 2 more hits on the St. Louis. And no real... I see no real concerns, actually. This Trude class light cruiser has managed to score a penetrating hit on the deck extended. You, with your 6-inch guns. Okay. The other thing which we might find challenging will be the amount of AA they're probably able to throw up. 16-inch hit again on the Malaga, and we return an 11-inch hit. That's not the ideal way to do things. Although we are another 2 hits on the St. Louis. Again, I doubt we're doing much to it, but apart from annoying it, but it's a start. Now you are, interestingly enough, coming after me. I think it's going to give these fine gentlemen a chance to launch some torpedoes at you. I've got my Mysterious coming up here. My CVLs need to be heading towards the port. And here we go. This is our torpedo... No, these are our dive bombers. From the Como. Which actually would be better going against not the battleship, because 4 inches of deck armor against their wall was it 150 kilo bombs? I can't remember. Not very heavy bombs. Anyway, 6 more dive bombers coming in. No, these are torpedo bombers of Hispano Aviación. 250 pounds. That's what, 2.2 pounds a kilo, so it's, yeah, 120-ish kilos. Either way, I don't think it's going to do much against 4 inches deck armor, especially not in, I understand, Ruler Waves 3, where you have the increase to protection deck armor provides, or nerf the penetration of dive bombs, whichever way you want to look at it, compared to Ruler Waves 2, where dive bombs did feel like they did a lot of damage. Anyway. Right, you guys, why are you not turning? Ooh! Well, say we like 2 hits on a CL. Somewhere. Wonder why you think it's down there. All my planes are up here. It's probably one of these guys. I'll take that. Dude, what we got going on? Not much. Some light hits, some light gunnery fire, torpedo bombers. Only 4 have come in for the final attack. I guess a lot of them are getting kind of scared off through AA fire. We're reporting a hit on a destroyer. Now, remember, we've reported lots of hits previously and found them to be all made up. So we can't celebrate too early, but we'll see what we can get. I'd like to put some smoke in the water to try and protect you as you come in for your run. Second wave of destroyers up there, and Luja's still kind of garrisoning our transports, which is good. And you're heading in towards the port, okay? This is where we want. We just need to get some damage caused. You've launched way too early, presumably at Villa Land. CO2 it's annoying the battleship with some light 5-inch gunnery fire, but it's torpedoes you need to launch, my friends. Torpedoes. CO2 is indeed launching torpedoes. Okay. It's quite a longish range. I suspect they're going to maneuver out the way. But that's really what we asked you to do. So if you do it, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, it's quite a big spread, actually. I could feasibly see us catching him with something here. Ooh. Oh, maybe more than just a something. Go on. Okay, destroyers are getting raked by fire now, but look at this. Torpedoes in the water. Go on. Yes, yes. Okay, 1 hit. 1 will not be enough, that's for sure. And we may not get more than one here. What's happening? Dive bombers approaching. Oh, look at him expertly navigate through that horde of torpedoes. Okay, so we got one torpedo hit there. That's not necessarily ideal. Slow you guys down, we'll bring you up this way. But it's not terrible, right? It's a start. It's a start. We just got to keep chipping away at them. Hopefully eventually we can get them sunk. What's happening here? Light cruiser firing on destroyers. Dive bombers attacking the battleship. No reported hits. One last dive bomber approaches heavy cruiser. Reportedly scoring a hit, but we shall see. You guys still have 6 torpedoes in. That's fine. I'm going to ask you to hold them for just now. That's missiles, that's torpedoes. We'll get you guys retreating towards the battleship. Okay, these air attacks haven't been the most effective. You're going super slowly. There's so many light ships around though. But I'd love to try and get in to attack this battleship while it's still so slowly moving. I'm going to bring Andalusia over to try and offer some support. I'm also going to have a quick squiz to see how we're doing on the flights. Anyone landed back yet? No. I'm going to ask you guys to start coming south. Kind of squad max with a bit of smoke cover. You can probably stop laying smoke. Torpedo bombs coming in. This would be a perfect time for them to attack the St. Louis here. Which they seem to be doing. No reported hits. And this is definitely living dangerously for these destroyers, and I'm worried they're not going to make it. Obviously we're in behind the St. Louis. Although we've managed this far without much in the way of threat. More torpedo bombers coming in. Where's the first hits coming in? Okay, I think we may need just to do the best we can at this point. Start launching. Let's give it one more minute at least. Oh, is it a bad hit, Machuro? Okay, let's say torpedoes away. Make sure you are focused upon the St. Louis class. Let's see if you can't flood the war. Launching at, but that's not who I want you to shoot at. Come on. We got one torpedo away. There's some more there. Come on, she's almost not moving. This is not the great spread, but that looked like it should have hit. As did that, but... Okay, strange things happen. We hit below land with the torpedo. Let's make sure you come in and can finish her off. The Chuchura, or Churuka, has breathed its last, and you guys are probably in a bad way. Let's just try and get a dodge if you can. How are we doing? You've got 8, no one else has any left. Okie dokie. Let's head back up north. We will have some more on the Andalusia's escort, but I maybe don't want to play them just yet. We got her. I neglected to look at that the end. Okay, cool. That's another torpedo. So that's 2 torpedoes in the St. Louis here. Who's not enjoying life right now, going pretty slowly. So I'm going to keep our battleships interested here. Let's have a quick check. How badly hurt are you guys? Nah, you're fine. Tis but a scratch. Ooh, Malaga's actually 50%, which is dangerous. And we're going to bring in the Andalusia. Let's get your speed up a little bit. Come in here. We'll keep in the air attack so we can manage it. We're hunting ourselves a battleship here. Who's made it back? 6 torpedo bombers have made it home. You might as well ready up, I suppose. We'll wait for another batch to get back. Oh, you've lost 4. So this is all you are. Right, we'll ready you up as well. People are still flying. Oh yeah, I can see them upon my screen. Okay, Malaga continues to ping those 11-inch shells. Right, you guys need to run this way if you can. I think we're going to lose another destroyer there, which is not great. We don't actually have a huge number of destroyers. Right, I'm going to put you guys back onto screen from battleships, just so you're roughly in the neighborhood. You are on your own. You have 12 torpedoes. I'm going to keep you nearby. Okay, again, some small caliber duels, but nothing too much to write home about. Similarly there, although the land is enacting some punnage on the VME as it heads past. Oh, some more torpedo bombers, only just starting their run. Probably against some light cruisers by the look of things, or maybe come up here for the battle group. We can hope. The Madrid takes another big hit. I swear her damage was higher last time I looked at it. And maybe it was a turret that got repaired. Okay, they're still doing fine. Flag's not really an issue. They're doing okay. Andalusia's kind of coming on stream now. She does have 16 shells, so certainly can hurt the battleship. Obviously, she's much lighter armoured. There's more. No, I was going to say there's more of them. There isn't. There's only one. We don't have our sister ship. Okay, we hit destroyer with torpedo. Fine. That's not really what we want, but sure. Andalusia's found her range on this dying light cruiser. Nice. Get some practice in before the real hits are going to count as we head in towards the St. Louis. A couple of dive bombers ready. That's not really enough, to be honest. Who else is ready over here? Okay, we've 7 dive bombers there. I'll ready you guys up. That's kind of it. Yeah, just light cruisers and destroyers trading a little bit of fire. You're a bit of a risk here, Descartes, actually, because if you end up back towards my transports, I'm going to have to intervene with my Andalusia. In fact, I might do that now. I'm going to head you south. Your job is to head north and go home. Your job might be to go home as well. Yeah. Got to watch you don't get into too much any trouble with torpedoes and things. Okay, now I'm going to take someone. Where was my you? Not you. Where was that destroyer I had? Will be not you guys, not you two. Well, it wasn't the VME. So you perhaps? I don't think it was. Oh, it was the namesake. Oh, the Legaza. You've actually joined in with these guys, which is actually kind of irritating. Because I don't really need all 4 of you, but do you know what? We can make this work. Okay, we're going to go in for another torpedo attack. First two ships, kind of going to be dummies, to be honest. Right, we want to start by heading over in this direction, try and come at them from this side. Another hit on the St. Louis with our 11-inch guns, which is good. Hope some enemy aircraft have made themselves known. We need to keep heading over this way to deal with this Descartes, unfortunately. Which is frustrating, but fair play to the French. They threaten our fleet, our kind of transport fleet, which is what we want to protect, and therefore we have to pull them away from attacking their battleship. I'm not sure it's really been thought through like that, but theoretically it's a good idea. Fair play to them. Let's get these two groups ready, and I think at that point we'll order another strike. Okay, two more groups to get ready, which take about 5 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Malaga hits St. Louis again with no response. Louis is tearing down at this light cruiser, and our transports are here, so we don't have to be too precious about them, as long as we get in behind. It's fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to slow down slightly. And be leaving your compatriots behind. Yeah, we'll detach the Malaga. You guys ready yet? No. Not this list. Oh. Reading. Oh, still another 10 minutes. Okay. Guess taking so long. Two more hits on the St. Louis from Malaga. Good job. Okay, we've got some enemy aircraft approaching here, which might be fighters equipped for dive bombing. I don't think we're in torpedo range, unless of course this is my torpedo range and theirs are slightly longer. We'll have to keep an eye on that. It does seem to be doing naval strike. Well, I think it says that for them all. Alright, we shall see. It would be very disastrous if we did take a torpedo. We're not far from port, but we perhaps might be far enough. The Legaz has come off on its own again, which I think is probably okay. Right, we're going to make our run. You guys are going to start laying some smoke. Let's say you hold your torpedoes for just now. We'll have kind of weapons free in those others. You're approaching this group, which is fine. Let's keep your distance. Okay, we've got one more to come ready. There they are. We're going to... we should actually be able to pick the battleship, since we can see her. There we go. This battleship, please. Select everyone that's ready. I don't think we'll have a spotting problem. We know we're here. We're good here. Launch strike. Nope, no coordination this time. Just get them done. I'm going to have you guys come around this way. As we say, that was quick. Okay, it's the Cagliari airbase are approaching enemy ships. Or which ones? Okay, you've scared off the Descartes, which is good. Oh, well, the Gaza takes an engine room hit, which is never what you want to see, because your speed gets absolutely nerfed. What we've got going here? Air combat. 2 enemy fighters attack 5 torpedo bombers on a naval strike. Where's this? Doesn't show. So we have requested the land-based cap, which I suppose makes sense, even at the extreme end of their range. Right, so I'm going to say if you can fire them, because I'm not sure you're going to get a chance. I want you to get. Maybe Ceuta has kind of sacrificed herself to get the next two in relatively close. Even that, I'm not sure it's close enough. You guys are on free torpedoes. Don't know if you'll get the chance. And I think we might have to start considering sending these battleships home. Okay, I think we've scared off the light cruiser. I want to bring my battle cruiser back over here. They're not far off. We're not far off a solution. Oh, big hits there in Malia. The Lasco's been hit by a torpedo. Probably about to go down. We have got a launch though. There's some more launches right now. He's going to try and turn, which should maybe... Oh, here goes Velasco. We're going to switch you guys around just in case you can get out of there. Nope, they all went absolutely nowhere. Oh, nice little launch on the turn, and then get yourself north if you can. That's not bad. I'm a little upset about having sacrificed 3 more destroyers there. If we can get our prize, it will be worth it. That looks like a good spread for at least one other hit. Go on. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's 3. 3 recorded hits. Okay, and there goes some of our destroyers. And there goes another one of our destroyers. But we've still got a card to play in the Andalusia. We've got to watch some daylight. You'll still get 8 hours left. That's okay. That's okay. I'm now going to say, please send Cap to Andalusia. We'll see if we can't keep the pressure on the St. Louis. I really want her to sink. Yeah, let's just run for a little bit. Velasco. Velasco? Oh. Yep, fair. The others. Oh, he didn't make it home. Okay. Andalusia now opening up on the Leland classes, which is good. That's what our kind of job here is for right now. See if we can't trim these light cruise forces a little bit. We've got some torpedo bombers coming in. Don't seem to be doing very much, unfortunately. More torpedo bombers coming in. That looked like a potential torpedo turn, so I'm going to do a little wiggle here with the Andalusia. Excellent. So I don't know if it was this wave, but we've just had a report that St. Louis has eaten a torpedo from the naval strike, reportedly from a Comon, but we will check that potentially at the end. So that's 4 torpedoes we think she's taken now. Of course, not all results are necessarily factual. Okay, all those destroyers coming in to scare me away, and scare me away they do. Away. We're claiming a bomb hit on one of the light cruisers. Oh, don't you dare launch your torpedoes. Bloomin' destroyers. What a waste of a torpedo. Hold your it's missiles. Why can't I hold fire with torpedoes? Alright. We've got some enemy aircraft approaching. Sure, go at survivors. It's probably a bit dangerous where we are. Ah, okay, we've got some airships level bombing our transports. I'd quite like you guys to head back this way as well, so you're a bit protected. Who or what are you and why are you down here? You're a sinking destroyer. Not necessarily. If you can get home, that would be great. Alright, and we are just going to kind of buzz around this area, avoiding destroyer pushes, and keeping an eye on the St. Louis. Oh, Malaga's coming under enemy aircraft. Yes, please do enter port if you get there. We've got some more air attacks coming in. No reported hits or torpedoes. Again, no more reported hits. Hang on. Sorry. Oh, we are under attack. We've just taken a bomb on our come on. That's not good. She's on fire. You don't like being on fire. Oh, okay. We may have to retire our carriers here. I don't want to lose them. We've definitely got at least another strike potential here. We'll take the Anao here, and let's not do fighters. She's got 10 torpedo bombers. Fine, let's get them ready. Ready strike. I'm going to split off the home one. Send to our home. Rama. Carrier division. Detach? No? Can I not? Yes, detach. Not sufficient damage. Okay, I'm going to start heading towards the port. And if she gets a bit more damage, we have to detach her. We'll keep an eye. Okay, but Andalusia has now hit... Sorry, 14-inch guns on our battlecruiser, not 16-inch. Yep, but she's now hit with St. Louis. How do we feel about damaging her at this range? It's probably quite a long range. 18,000 yards. So presumably we're in a plunging, but not enough to get through her deck. Okay. Or her belt at this range, so probably not doing too much in the way of damage, but keeping it up, keep the pressure on. She should be flooding quite badly. Oh, poop. But we've just taken torpedo, which I think probably signals the end. 74%. Oh, my turret went something? Why am I showing 74% damage here? Anyway, no damage. Flotation, quite a lot of flotation damage, but no flooding. Doesn't necessarily feel like it makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be currently flooding, but has taken a lot of flotation damage and looks like it's hurt our engine. Because our speed has dropped dramatically. Max speed 8, yeah. Okay, time to withdraw, and I think really frustratingly, St. Louis might just get away with this one. I think we had 2 to go. 7 torpedo bombers. I'm probably sending you to your dooms, but you know what? Give it a go. Select those that are ready. After St. Louis, go for it. Yeah, we can pick up survivors. Malaga's got aircraft approaching her. That's fine. No hits. To transport took a bomb, but that's not really a concern. And we're gonna head home. So Andalusia is fine, as long as she doesn't take any crazy air attacks. You guys are still coming south. Let's have a quick check on the damage, because you can burn out surprisingly quickly. We're still on fire, but we've got it slightly further under control. Please do head back towards the port. And can we bring our speed down? Don't fan the flames. Looks like they're a heavy crew that might be coming to say hello. I'm not so concerned about, but I am concerned about your destroyer escort. So I need you, some of you at least, to do your job as a screen rather than as a rescue agency. We're trading fire with a Latouche. We should be able to outgun her, perhaps. We've got some support. Right, let's turn you north and away, and let's get our destroyers in here. Chase off these fine fellows. It'll be an absolute travesty if we end up losing the Andalusia and don't sink that enemy battleship. Which is one of the things which feels like it can happen, right? You need to head due north. Okay, I think we're okay. Go. Alright. You go AI. You go AI. I mean, I think we're just going to quietly sail home if we can. Another one where I feel like we are... I have a bad feeling if St. Louis is going to survive. Often the way of these things. Aircraft pushing destroyers, that's not too much of a concern. How are you doing? You're... Oh, you're... I think we're going to lose her. Detach her now, at least. Where are you? Carrier division. Detach. I mean, you're... She's blooming burning out. Get into port. We'll get some torpedo bombers from the airbase. Might be a useful way to finish some things off. Oh, we hit something. Nice. Right. We're very close to port. Fire spreads. Oh. I think we might... Let's just go squad max. Let's see if we can get in there. It's so close. Don't you dare burn out on me. I'm feeling tense right now. No! Oh! You are absolutely kidding me. One pokey little bomb. Okay, some level bombers coming in. No damage. No, apparently bomb hit one of our destroyers. You go any faster now? No. 9 knots. Oh, that bloody French. Yep, get in there. Let's have a look at it. Okay. Oh, you divide. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Five destroyers and a light cruiser for one light cruiser and one destroyer. No. I refuse. This is not the outcome it should have been. Okay. One solitary bomb hit. Okay, it was a £500 bomb. Yeah, we go. Just in the last 20 minutes. So frustrating. Just screw you, game. Absolutely screw you. What complete BS is this? 4 torpedo hits, 21 heavy hits, and survives with 106 flotation out of 26,000. So that's what, like, I don't know, 0.5% or something? Yeah, 2,600 would be 10%. 265 would be 1%. So less than 0.5% of flotation apparently made it back to port. No problem at all. Yeah, no problem. Just limit flooding. On fire. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Meanwhile, I know different ships, different effects, but we lost half of flotation damage to 1 torpedo hit. Ay. I'm feeling very, very, very salty about this this outcome. We sunk a 5,000-ton light cruiser. Okay, what bomb hits? We landed only 2 bomb hits in the end. No, that's their bomb hits. I landed one. Okay, so for all the ones we said we hit, we didn't actually. A lot of excitable captains. Torpedoes, meanwhile. I suppose we had a whole manner of things. And I think we counted 4 on the St. Louis, so at least I think we were accurate there. But it didn't matter. Doesn't matter. Give it 2 months, 3 months, she'll be back as if nothing had ever happened to her. And that's the way the Rule of the Waves goes. I mean, you say it's a marginal victory. This was a grievous blow. We lost one of our CVLs. Didn't take anything really of note down with it. I can't afford that. So sorry, not today. Okay, I'm not so worried about Chinese ship. What else is going on in the war? They're starting to raid us a little bit, but our unrest is still absolutely fine, so no really worries there. We can survive 1 more month at least. Have they responded to my threats out here? So we still have, they have nothing, so we're still going to automatically win that invasion battle if it kicks off. We've got some heavy cruisers on the way. Am I sending a CVL out there? Did I make? It's been a while since I played. Presumably that was a decision I made. Oh no, you're on your way back. Adalbert, that's right. That makes sense. Which I think's fine. Yeah, so we've got CL in West Africa heading out. So you're into the Med. You guys are going out there. You are on foreign stations, aren't you? Yes, that's why you're down there. Fine. Got 1 in the Caribbean, which France has also got 1 cruiser. I think they've just got most of their fleet either in the Mediterranean or back up in Northern Europe. Okay, so I think our invasion here should go relatively well, which is important in the grand scheme of things, even if we didn't get what we wanted to against the French Navy. It would have been half their active battleships. That would have been a glorious prize. Glorious. And the loss of a CVL, actually, that really hurts. Oh, you're in Northern Europe. Move you down to the Med. think you're in for repairs. Anyone left in Northern Europe? Who have we got? A couple of light cruisers. That's okay. What have they got in Northern Europe here? Light cruisers, CVL, AVDDs. Okay. CL, CVL. Yeah, a mixed bag actually. We could try and force some fights in Northern Europe by having our carriers out there, which might be a better place for it. Yeah, what we really want is more heavy cruisers to counter our lights, but anyway. I think maybe we can maybe get the... I don't really want the Adalbert to operate in its own in Northern Europe. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna think about that. We're gonna end that video here. I'm not click the end term. We'll do it when we get back. That was a very long and what I thought was going to be an awesome victory. We did such good work against my St. Louis class. I'm going to be griping for a long time about that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheerio.